I'm here with a bunch of incredibly scary people. What on earth is happening here?
What on earth is happening here? We're standing up for our rights, standing up for your rights, standing up for the rights of people who haven't even been born yet. The people are not going to go away. We are not going to back down. They need to pull their money out of the political system and step aside and let us put some fair politicians inside who care about us and will fight for the real causes that are happening.
Normally I would have a good counter argument, but I'm scared of all of you and I will agree. What would you change?
I want the government to take responsibility.
Impossible. Next.
Okay, well, you know.
Here's what I don't understand. You're obviously an intelligent, rich guy who, you're dressed well, you're dressed like me. Obviously, you're with the 1%. Why do you care about these people?
Actually, even somebody making over, if I hypothetically made over $100,000 a year and was extremely well off, upper middle class is by no means the upper 1%.
If you're going to throw facts at me, I'm going to end this interview right now. I pity the fool who doesn't fight for his rights. You're saying fight against the American government. It's the best government on planet Earth, right?
Fight for your rights. It doesn't say fight the government. It says fight for your rights. Fight for your life. Fight for your right to party.
You gotta fight for your right to party. That's the first thing you've said that I am totally on board with. Because when you party, you end up being drunk or stoned or non-sober. It keeps you confused, complacent with the current situation, and you're not going to rise up and change it. And that's what we want. We want to keep people who don't have any power with no power. Because then power structures get to exist, rich people get to keep their money, everybody wins. Except poor people. Hey, you're making the word peace full of peace signs?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's money signs.
These
What are you
are
doing?
dollar signs.
Stop
I'm
it.
just trying to-
You're ruining it.
We need priorities in this country.
Why are you doing that?
I gotta be honest, you are doing one thing real well here to shatter the stereotype of people out here not showering or smelling. You smell really nice.
Well, thanks. I try not to offend people unless I'm speaking.
Sure, yeah. That's the only time I don't like you is when you start talking about things.
Right. Well, thanks.
Absolutely. What is the reason that you are here occupying LA? What's your biggest demand? And the Fed?
And the Fed, because a private bank has no business imprinting our money. It's very unconstitutional. It's actually it's an illegal institution. The issuance of money belongs to Congress and Congress only.
But do you have any legitimate points?
Besides the legitimate point that I just made?
Yep.
What other legitimate point would you like?
I don't know, one that I could knock down easier.
I can knock that one down.
I can't. That one's good. Here's the problem. When you have good points to make, it involves a lot of facts and details. I can't put that in a slogan to keep people down, so it kind of bores me.
Well, if you find that boring, then intellectual depth perhaps is not where it should be to hold a microphone and interview other people.
I'm going to ignore that slam because you're wearing a tie and I respect you. But isn't standing up for your rights tiring? It's going to be a real hard thing to do. It makes real change. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, it's a lot less tiring than not standing up for your rights, let me tell you that, because that's death, buddy.
I got to tell you something. You're speaking so clearly and making so many interesting points that I wish I'd never interviewed you. In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. Orwell said that.
Yeah.
Fiction author.
Yes. Well,
You're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem.
That might be so, but if you guys win this, I'm going to be on your side.
Oh, if we win, you'll be on our side. Why don't you grow some balls and get on our side right now, man?
Do you have seeds for that, or how do I grow balls?
Yeah, I got ball seeds right in the tent.
Awesome.
To me, it's obvious that corporate ubiquity has put control in the hands of that 1%, put control of every facet of the other 99%'s well-being and life into the hands of a small, small group. At this point, there's really nothing we can do but camp on the lawn of our local government and say, you're not sticking up for us anymore.
I want to make sure that I'm getting you right. You're here for no reason, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Just a whim, like camping.
Glad we got to the bottom of that.
Yeah.